Now, Bisola called this man because as at the time,
Madam
yes, as at the time this man visited the church, Bisola was there.
Madam
Bisola called this man.
Madam 419 with is it sharpless? Sharpless Madam 419.
Bisola called this man, even sent somebody to the man's house in America. They went to scam this man. I can't really remember the amount but of so much dollars. This man even bought 2 expensive suits for the man of God, which they sold.
Wow.
All those things. So the man thinking, and the man also gave some other items for the church. So the man was thinking,
the things were
the things were delivered to the church, out of his own, free will, when he came, he got delivered, so it was something he was doing out of his own free will.
Hello viewers, we are back again in continuation of BBC's documentary about late prophet TV Joshua. Today's topic is about a notable character in the documentary called Bisola. Is that not it?
Yeah, Bisola Johnson.
Bisola Johnson. She's an interesting character. So today, like we always do, my panel engineer is coming to dichotomize, dissect, and digest the real character of Bisola Johnson. Engineer. It's been a while.
Yeah.
So how have you been?
Well, I've been good.
That's great. As we are beginning, please like our videos, keep sharing, keep subscribing, and press the notification. As soon as we drop videos, you'll be the first person to do it, to get hold of it.
Yes,
absolutely. Who is Bisola in the Church of Synagogue of all nations?
Well, Bisola is basically just a woman who happened to find a way into the Synagogue Church of all nations years ago. This woman came into the church. According to her, she said a spirit of death was after her.
Spirit of death?
Yes, spirit of death was after her, and then whenever she sleeps, dreams, she always sees death, things concerning death, and then it's more like people are after her life. And she was in the world, living a worldly life. So I think it was when she wanted to be born again as a Christian, that was when she came into the church. So that she can get born again. Because this woman, Bisola, never really changed.
Wow.
She can be there at a point in time, you will think this woman has changed completely. She's now a child of God, following the doctrines of God and all those things. The next minute you realize she's doing something else. She's back to her old life. You get it?
Okay, you know something. So people think being saved, if a prayer by a pastor or a man of God alone is what will save somebody. Being saved is by the person totally accepting his or her old or past life, that yes, I've done ABC, so I have to let those lives passed away. But the Bible quotations alone, or the prayers and the preachings can never transform you until you transform yourself.
Exactly.
The transformation within,
yes,
before outside.
Yes.
which eluded our our notable character.
This woman, Bisola, this woman is funny because this woman came into Synagogue Church with all her past life. As a church, they accepted her, took her in, and all those things, irrespective of her bad character and all these things. At a point in time, this woman left the church, and then that was when she started publishing false news about the prophet. She actually wrote a book about the prophet, spreading a lot of lies. When people were not paying attention to the book, she took to TV stations and all those things, wanting to be granted interviews.
Okay, do you know something?
For the book to sell.
Do you know something? Do you know where I think the prophet or the man of God went wrong?
No.
Instead of focusing on people outside, you should have rather focused on the people around him. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this. The disciples who came out to speak to BBC.
Yes.
They are all people around him.
People, yes.
So the deliverance process, like he should have even focused more. The deliverance process should have even focused more on
the people within.
Yeah, people within.
You see,
instead of people outside.
Exactly. But funny as it is,
so that is the mistake. I think that is my opinion.
Yeah.
I think he has that's where I think he has gone wrong. You should have focused on the people around him. Yes.
But I think he knew that a day like this will come, or things like this will happen. Because I heard in one of his tapes that the people around him will betray him.
Okay.
And that for now, it's not a time because he is still alive. And his time hasn't come.
Okay.
Which means that the betrayal will come after he is gone.
Okay. Okay. So
not when he is
alive.
Still alive.
Okay. So which means this is just like a prophecy. So
yes,
it has come to pass.
Yes, that was what he said.
Okay.
Years ago. That was I think that tape was recorded. I think 2005. Yes, 2005.
Wow.
Yeah. He said that the people around him are going to betray him,
which is, let's say, almost 19 years ago.
Yeah, but his time hasn't come, and as a result of the prophecy, it will not happen now at the time.
Okay.
Because his time hasn't come.
Okay.
Yeah. So deciphering the whole thing, possibly the betrayal will come after he is gone, not when he's still there.
No wonder.
Are you getting the whole thing?
Wonder, yes.
And then mind you also that this same all the disciples that came out to speak concerning this BBC's documentary are people who wanted to take over the church administration when the man was gone.
Okay.
And at a point in time too, I realized that BBC never really forced these people to speak, but then they actually called on BBC that they wanted to speak. So it was something that they ganged up and decided to do.
I see.
And then brought BBC into the picture.
I see.
Before that was the genesis of the whole documentary. I getting the whole thing. This same Bisola woman that we are even talking about, this woman was once married, and this woman, at a point in time, because of her bad habits, the husband said he's no longer interested in the marriage. This woman went to drink poison so that she could die. The man rushed her to the hospital, saved her life, brought her back home. This woman came to set the whole house ablaze.
What?
So a two-bedroom flat that they were renting. The woman came to set the whole house ablaze.
So she herself, she set the whole house ablaze.
And then at the time she was setting the whole house ablaze, she claimed that she had taken a full bottle of alcohol. so that
Wow.
she wouldn't be able to escape from the house herself. But when she woke up, she realized that she was in the hospital. I
What a wow.
So you realize that this woman in question is mentally deranged.
Wow.
But this is the same woman that comes out every day to spread lies, and then people are so eager and interested in listening to
Wow,
such a character.
wow. Okay, so let me come in here. Same person who said that spirit of death, spirit of death was after her.
Was after her.
You are the same person who went and bought poison.
Yes.
And came and drank that you wanted to die.
Because your husband said he's no longer interested in the marriage.
In the
because of
marriage.
your lifestyle. You said you wanted to die. The same man saved your life by taking you to the hospital. You came back. You came to set the house ablaze. And then you got arrested. This same man spent over 200,000 naira to bail you at that time. To bail you.
So let's say it will be like maybe 2 million naira, but
maybe what year now
what,
to bail you.
Because that time is a huge.
Are you getting the whole thing?
Yeah.
Now you went to write your own story, publish your own book, made a CD and all those things in I think the year somewhere 2009 thereabouts, and she did some of those things. And now when she was speaking, she said that the reason why she went to synagogue was because their house got burnt, and then they lost a property worth 3 million naira.
Who caused it?
You get it? She didn't give details. That it was something that she did. She said that the reason she went to synagogue was because their house got burnt, and then she became homeless. That was why she went to synagogue.
Ajoke number 2.
Mind you, TB Joshua is a man that likes documenting things and recording every single thing. The very first day this woman stepped into synagogue, she was recorded. Everything she came to say with regards to the spirit of death chasing her and leading her to synagogue and all those things for salvation was recorded.
A man of records.
Yes, a man of records. Everything was recorded. But here as the case, she came back after or seeking, wanting public attention. She came to rephrase the whole thing. Why she now went to synagogue.
So such a character, coming to tell us that TB Joshua was a scam. Should we believe her?
And sexually harassing her. You see, I listen to
viewers. Such a character, per the narration of engineer. So such a character telling us that the man of God, TB Joshua, was a scam. Should we believe her? Please leave your comment at the comment section.
Yes.
Let everybody give their view.
Yeah, on this.
Yes, because looking at listening to all that engineer has said, in fact, to me personally, I wouldn't listen to anything this woman tells me. You, the same person who claimed that spirit of death was after you, same person went and bought poison full of bottle full of poison and drank, wanted to die. Your husband saved you, and then you came back, set your own house ablaze, and later came and told declared to the whole world that your house got burnt, you were homeless. So such a person coming to advise you or tell you something, would you take that advice? Viewers, please please give your judgment.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue.
You see, this same woman who was talking to BBC and talking about sexual harassment. This woman, I listened to recent tape about TB Joshua's wife. I think one of their recent church service or something. And then she was saying that when this woman came into synagogue
Okay.
years ago, this woman wanted to be her friend by force.
Oh,
And she
okay.
said,
Okay.
"No."
Okay.
Looking at this woman,
Past. Okay.
yeah,
Past. Yeah.
she cannot be a friend.
It's true. I totally agree with her.
She cannot be a friend.
I
And
absolutely
then
agree with her.
all her years of staying there, she was trying to do everything possible
Okay. To get close.
to get close to the wife of the man of God.
Okay.
You get it? And this same woman, the teenager's wife, was saying that sometimes when after church service, when the congregation, after church service, they visit the pastor's office for one-on-one interaction and some of those things. So she is behind. Most often times, where she is, she sees what goes on, but people who enter don't see.
Okay.
I get it, but
Okay.
she is behind the scene.
Mm.
She notices everything that goes on in the office.
Okay.
Yes, but people who enters the office don't notice she's around.
Oh, okay.
This woman, more often times, comes into the prophet's office that
chamber. Okay.
yes, man of God, pray for me. My breast is paining me. And if man of God want to pray for him, he want man of God to touch
hold
yeah, like that. Oh, okay, man of God, my breast is paining me. Want man of God to touch her breast or touch her body, like physical touch at the part she claim is paining her before the man of God could pray for her. You understand?
Okay,
Such a person who claims to be accusing or talking about the prophet harassing, sexually harassing people sexually. Such a person who has been constantly forcing herself on the prophet. Are you getting the whole thing?
Yeah.
So you realize that she has been the one forcing herself on the prophet all these years for one reason or the other. And the same person with a track record have been wanting to be close friends with the prophet's wife all these years. You get it? And then when she is there and then she realized that one way or the other she's not happy, or for whatever reasons her expectations are not being met, she gets angry, rebellious, and then she leaves.
She leaves the church. Okay.
She uses the church's name sometimes to fraud people.
Whoa.
And do all manner of things. Because there was this man that man came to testify that he was in America, and then at a point in time,
Madam Yahoo.
Yeah, he was running mad on the streets of America. You get it? And then his case was spiritual.
Okay, let me come in. So she is trying to befriend TB Joshua's wife. She has an agenda.
Exactly.
She was trying to do that in a way that people will believe, the public and everybody will believe in her.
Yes.
Are you getting it? Because she has an agenda to pursue. When the public have that confidence in her finish, that is when she's going to strike.
Exactly. So she wanted to get close to the man of God's wife. So that,
yes.
The whole public will see that, there's a special connection there.
Exactly.
So that she could pursue her agenda.
Yeah, exactly. And when such a thing happened to you, say they say that birds of same feathers flock together.
Yes.
So if something happened, should in case something happen, like what we are experiencing now,
yeah,
they will associate such same character to
the woman.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yes. So the woman saw it quick or earlier, very early, to dissociate herself
from such a character.
Otherwise, it would have been disastrous.
Yes.
It would have been disastrous.
You see the whole thing. So this woman, at a point in time, left synagogue, went to use synagogue's name, mainly the prophet's name, to now start scamming people.
Wow, 419.
Yes. A man came to testify.
Madam Yahoo. Madam 419.
He was
Hey.
running mad in the streets of America.
What?
He came to Nigeria to seek for help and a whole lot of things, and then somebody finally directed him to the Synagogue church. And then when he went to Synagogue church, finally he got salvation. So this man came down to Nigeria.
Okay, that's from America.
From America. He was doing everything possible to break free from that spirit of madness,
Okay.
which was spiritual.
Okay.
All attempts were not
Futile.
yes.
So it means
all
that.
attempts were futile.
Okay. It means every medical attempt couldn't prove anything.
Yes,
Okay.
his was purely spiritual.
Spiritual
Yeah,
madness.
it was spiritual.
Okay.
So one day, it was more like a revelation or something. Like somebody directed him to the church.
Okay.
So when he went to the church, he was finally delivered from that spirit of madness. And then he had a wife back then in US.
Okay.
But then after he got delivered, not long, the wife called him, gave him some money, flew him back to the States.
Okay.
And then this man started living a
Good life. Okay. Okay.
You understand? And then,
So it means during all these ordeals, he went through the madness ordeal. The woman was still striving hard to get in touch. However, because of the madness, there was no connection. The connection.
Possibly. So maybe it could be that the woman had even forgotten about him because you know sometimes when the things are spiritual that way can lead to some other angles.
Okay.
So after this man got delivered, all of a sudden things started moving out for him. And then when he went back, he even had the opportunity to go to the White House, meet with the president, and all those kind of things.
Wow. Yeah,
because as at the time,
Madam 419.
as at the time this man visited the church, Bisola was there.
Madam
Bisola called this man.
Madam 419 with is it sharpless? Sharpless, Madam 419.
Bisola called this man, even sent somebody to the man's house in America. They went to scam this man. I can't really remember the amount, but of so much dollars, this man even bought 2 expensive suits for the man of God, which they sold.
Wow.
All those things. So the man thinking, and the man also gave some other items for the church. So the man was thinking,
the things were
the things were delivered to the church, out of his own, free will, when he came, he got delivered, so it was something he was doing out of his own free will. You get it? So one day, he decided to call the man of God to find out if the money and then the items he sent, he received them, and whether he liked the things, especially the suits, because according to him, like it was very expensive suits, he really bought as a gift for the man of God. So he wanted to know if the man of God liked the suit he bought for him as a gift.
Because sometimes you gift something to somebody, even though it's a gift, but you may be expecting a call of appreciation.
Yes.
So when that call is not coming, you'll be wondering.
Yes, you'll be wondering
what I've gifted this person.
Maybe he doesn't like it.
Yes.
It's not to his expectation.
Exactly. So I think that
was what prompted him to call. You get it?
By that time, Madam. Madam Big Lens.
So they sold it. Obviously, they were after the money. They are not after any suit. They are after the money, not
sharp lens.
So this man called to find out, and then to his surprise, TB Joshua never sent anybody, and nothing he sent to the church was delivered to the church. So Bisola, who happened to be the mouthpiece at the time, simply because she was there when this man came, and then one way or the other he met with the man
one-on-one.
Yes, one-on-one, and then the man knows very well that this woman works there, so the trust is there. This woman used the man of God's name to just scam the innocent man.
So it's more or less like at that time she became like the PR of the church.
Exactly.
So every communication has to pass through her.
Yes.
So everybody that receives calls from her will believe that this is coming from
the man of God himself.
Man of God himself.
Yes.
Okay.
So she was
okay.
But at the time,
no doubt,
she got angry for her own reasons and left the church.
No doubt.
You get the whole thing.
Yeah.
After all this woman went back to the church again to apologize.
Wow.
She lay on the floor apologizing to the man of God that she knows she has been rebellious, she knows she has done so many things, she has done this and that, so the man of God should forgive her and then take her back. She's ready to change this time around. She has changed. She's a completely changed person.
Hey, that TP Joshua.
Then the man of God decided that okay, since you have come back again and this time around you claim you are now completely changed, no problem. We are giving you one last chance to prove yourself worthy of what you are saying. The man called again on the disciples and everybody in the church administration to pray for her, so that what she has said with her mouth will stand. They accepted this woman back again.
Okay.